You see, to be very honest, I didn't want to come live at all today. And I'm going to keep this as short as possible because I don't want to be misquoted. But I'll still say what I have to say. Let us start, first of all, with talking about the protest. Yes, we have a right to protest, and we have a right to demand our leaders to give us the good government we deserve. It is our right. And Nigeria happened to Onyeka Owenu yesterday. May Nigeria not happen to you is a prayer point. May Nigeria not happen to you is a prayer point. There's a lot to talk about. The government also could have done a lot more quicker to appease the people because there is a level of poverty in the land that is unprecedented. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. There is a level of poverty in the land that is unprecedented. It's never we've never had it before. The right thing they are doing now quickly, they could have done it sooner. If you ask me, they could have done it sooner. Huh? Wash it first. Who is that? Who is she on the phone? Okay, help me take the glass and put some ice. Thank you, darling. They could have done a lot sooner. I understand the frustrations of the government. You see, I am not one of those anti-government people. I did not vote for this government in power, but I'm also not an Obi supporter. And I'm going to tell you something about this. And after this, if I want vex, make una vex. Now una know. So, I will never support a government where the people cannot protest, where the people cannot exercise their human rights. They have the right to protest. But you need to understand that burning your food in protest of hunger is not going to work. Burning your food in protest of hunger is not right. It's not reasonable. It's not sensible. It's not wise. Jada Corsair says, what has Obi got to do with this now? Why are you bringing the man into this conversation? Before I block you, I'm going to say something. Every single one of the people who never gave this government a chance and are from the beginning complaining are the obedient. All my friends, I see all of them. There's nothing right in Nigeria. Nothing has been. Oh, I understand that. Nigeria is in a funny place. But let us not use our personal preferences to now set the whole country in a place of chaos. I have seen a level of agitation that I know has nothing to do with being worried about Nigeria or caring about Nigeria. From some certain quarters, I see it as politically motivated. Showore is the candidate I voted for, and I respect him and I love him and I like the fight that he's always fought. You understand? Do I believe Obi can do it? No, never have. Initially, I did. After looking at it better, in my humble opinion, and I may be wrong. Are this government doing it right? No. There's a lot of work to be done. So we're stuck at a crossroads. Kenneth Okonkwo came out and said, these are the kind of, this is the kind, you see, this is why I don't want to, you know what, everybody, good night. Let me just block this person. Good night. I'm not talking about protest again. Good night, good night, good night, everybody. As long as you don't like Obi, they don't pay you. No government, no political party has ever paid me one. Not even Showore. Who do I think that can do it? Omoyele Showore. I think he can do it. This one said, let me not waste your data. Don't worry, you never have to waste your data here. Collect your rapture. So, my thoughts are, if you want to protest, do feel free to protest, but remember, Nigerians have a way of turning protests that are peaceful and have messages into looting and destruction. So, you need to be careful. Just as the government has their hidden agenda, so do many of the protesters have their hidden agenda. And just as the candidates who, would I say, won but did not win, or did not win, whatever it is, everybody has their agenda. Now your heart, you don't know the agenda of the next person beside you. Everybody, they wear clothes, say they want to go protest. Some people, they want to go protest so that they go fit pay them. Some people want to go protest because they want a better Nigeria. Some people want to go and protest so that everywhere can scatter, they can see what to steal. Because 5 people left their home to go and protest, does not mean the 5 people have the interest of the country at heart. Always understand this. Everybody with their agenda. Everybody that they are with their personal agenda. I witnessed the xenophobic, bring me my drink. I witnessed the xenophobic riots at ShopRite. And the worst thing that happened to us as a people, give me sanitizer. The worst thing that happened to us as a people is the intense level of ignorance. Somebody say Judas did. Judas now 1 out of 12. In Nigeria today, Judas now 10 out of 12. People will get sense now 2. Apostle now 2. Judas now 10 out of 12. That's why I say everybody get their agenda. Judas now 1 over 12. For Nigeria now 10 over 12 be the Judas. I'm not saying the protest is politically motivated, but some parts of the protest are going to be politically motivated. Always have that at the back of your mind. Some parts of the, like I said, 5 people are leaving their home to go and protest. One truly, genuinely wants Nigeria to be better. The second one, everybody is protesting, he joins the protest. The third one, politically motivated. The fourth one, the looter. The fifth one is the sponsored one. Out of 5, only one person is really, really going to go and declare his pain. Protests are held in many parts of the world successfully. There is a level of ignorance the average Nigerian man has. I don't know whether to put it to the fact that we would rather watch Big Brother than watch National Geographic. Whether because we would rather watch African Magic than watch movies that would elevate our minds. Whether because we think that if we have money, we don't need to go to school, so the level of education is appalling. I'll tell you a story. I was driving home during the xenophobic protests. I was driving home. Miss Linda said, so what's the solution? Other countries protest. Why is Nigeria's different? You want to ask that question in the middle of chaos. That's not a question you ask. Why is Nigeria's own different? You're asking me. I've told you there are 5 people that are going to protest. Only one knows what he's going there to do. The second one is following people. The third one is political. The fourth one is the looter. The fifth one is sponsored. That is the answer. That's why Nigeria's own is different. When they stand up in other countries, they stand up because they genuinely want something different. The most dangerous thing about us Nigerians is the level of ignorance. In other countries, they are not ignorant. In other countries, they don't sit down all day and watch African Magic. They don't think that money is the solution to all the problems. In the average Nigerian, a girl will follow a trader that is rich than an educated young man who is struggling. It is all about money. And when let me tell you something. Let me tell you about how useless money is. People who don't buy can make money. People who don't buy cannot add value. People who don't buy cannot love. People who don't buy cannot even bench, but they can make money. That is to show you how useless money is. It is just that you see poverty. When poverty has been weaponized, money becomes powerful. Let me tell you, if they ask you bench or money, bench is more powerful than money, because you cannot bench once you don't buy. It is even illegal. Make you the bench person we don't buy, or make person don't buy, they bench you. About 10 years ago, Marilyn Monroe shot an advert. Marilyn Monroe we don't buy 50 years ago. Shot an advert and made $8 million. That is how useless money is. Money in every society is the byproduct of the fractional distillation of success. I'll take that again. In every successful society, money is the byproduct of the fractional distillation of success. Money is the bitumen, the coal tar, the petroleum jelly. Nobody builds a refinery because they want to get bitumen. Nobody builds a refinery because they want to get petroleum jelly so they can produce more Vaseline. That's a byproduct. When you get a refinery to distill for diesel, for petrol, for kerosene, for jet A1 fuel, you're going to get Vaseline anyway. It's a byproduct. That's money. But you see, when the society is not successful, because there are three things for a successful society: the mindset, the tool set, and the skill set. When the mindset is warped, success is denied a society. When the mindset is warped, success is going to be denied that society. So once the mindset is warped, they do not understand, they run after byproducts. They are like the story I heard of a man who was so wealthy and God loved him so much, and the man was about to buy. And God sent an angel to him and said, tell him that he's buying tomorrow. The man now said, no. That I have so much wealth and so much riches, that how can I just buy like that? That he should beg God to give him 3 days. That of all the things he has done for God, that God loves him so much, that he should just give him 3 days so he can gather his money, and that he wants to come to heaven with a bag. So the angel went to meet God. Your servant who loved you so much, that we said we should buy, has asked you for 3 days extra, so he can gather all his things on the earth and bring it to heaven. God said, I've never granted this kind of request before. But guess what? I'm going to grant him the wish. Let him have 3 extra days and let him pack a bag that he can bring with the valuables he has on earth to heaven. So this man sold everything he had. Say, lie, say, go carry everything, go heaven. He now thought about it. If he sells it and he carries crypto, that he might get to heaven and he will not be able to sell the crypto. If he puts the money in the bank account, get to heaven, he will not be able to spend it. So what is one thing that is so valuable on earth that never loses its value? They say diamonds are manufactured. You can manufacture a diamond that will look exactly like a mined diamond. He now went to meet his most trusted financial advisor. That one said, gold. Nobody's making any new gold. So sell everything and carry it. I said, wise counsel. He sold all he had and converted it to gold bars. 3 days later, he died. He was dragging a huge bag filled with gold bars into heaven. As he got to the gate of heaven, the whole heaven don't gather. See, you get one guy where they come, they carry wealth from the world, come heaven. All the angels, all the cherubim, everybody where they heaven don't gather for heaven's gate. So one guy they come, and they come with the whole wealth of the whole heaven, of the whole earth. So as they saw him, they welcomed him to heaven. St. Peter now said, dear brother, what was it so valuable? Can we see? Everybody for heaven don't stretch neck like giraffe so they want to see. Then the guy proudly said, yes. Now he opened the bag now and showed them gold bars. Now one person from back said, what? He brought pavement. I've forgotten, they said the streets of gold are paved. The streets of heaven are paved in gold. So the gold bar, now pavement, interlocking. So they say, bring interlocking. All your money, all what is valuable to you is actually nothing. And once we have that money mindset, remember the whole money on the earth is interlocking that they use in heaven. Think about it. wants T-Bills, you there here. Make I even bring you, make you even come talk. Hey, I don't go click block, okay, invite. You see, why am I saying this? Because as long as we are money minded, all we think about is money, how to make money, everything's going to be solved by money. We will never chase after value. And when we don't chase after value, money is a byproduct of success. When all you have around you is bitumen and Vaseline, how successful are you truly?
What's good?
Tunji Bills.
What's good?
No go crash moto.
No, I just so I meditate.
Mo see your face now.
I know, no, not right now.
Not right now.
You know, I just lost my mom. I'm still going through it, bro.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
My
I just
condolence,
lost my
bro.
mom like a month ago. So
My
yeah, I'm saying
condolence,
like,
bro.
I literally just got done crying right now.
Oh, okay. So make I allow you then,
Yeah.
bro.
No, but I was just listening to your teaching, yeah, because at the end of the day, you just got into a place where, whether it's culture, whether it's capitalism, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a confusing world that we're living right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And can you actually tell me what can we do without money in this day and age?
There's nothing. Money
Yeah,
is very
because
important.
money has replaced our values. It's replaced religion. It's replaced moral values. It's replaced everything that we believe in and everything we grow up to believe in.
Yes. But you see, the problem with it is the Bible describes money as the deceitfulness of wealth. Wealth is deceitful. That's why Bill Gates, as rich as he is, in wife wake up one day say she not marry again. I don't know if I'm making sense to you.
I mean, you're making sense, but at the end of the day, it's just like for you and I now, we blessed in a demographic where regardless of what, we gonna be okay. But what about the people that are not fortunate?
That's what we are here to talk about today. Because you see, the lack
So
of
are you telling me that boy that they told to go to school that grew up in Yanopaja or somewhere that don't have the opportunity and the connections and the network that you and I have, does not have the right to love, does not have the right to take care of himself, does not have the right to dream.
Of course he does.
But what can he do without money?
That's where our society is faulty. In the US, if you don't have money, you can still make an impact.
Because
in Nigeria,
the system have been set up. The system have been set up for you to have self values first.
Yes.
You understand? The system have been set up for you to have self values first. Because it's just like me, bro. Like I'm not ashamed of my past. Yeah. So imagine say they don't born me for America when I lost everything and I went ground zero. I didn't have America to go start again and get to where I am today. So what would I have done?
That's the problem.
And you know, one of the things is, to me too, is like the way we glorify the people that oppress the shit out of us is insane to me. No, honestly, big bro, the way we glorify the people that oppress the shit out of us is really insane to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
see,
saying? And we are going to shy away from this thing, thinking that having a real structure that can enable that boy that didn't have the privilege that you and I have grow up to dream with hope. You understand? And we see these people, and the thing there too is just like we see these people, and bro, like I wonder, money is highly important, yeah. But the most important thing is just having that grace of God that can enable you to get to that level that where you understand that money air and water is the resources you need. But when you stay true to yourself with contentment, you will know that God will always be your provider, regardless the level or the situation where you are. Because that's the only way I think you can. Because come on now, like, I can't think about myself only. I was that boy that grew up in the Bayelsa that nobody thought where I would be today. It's the reason why I share certain pictures, because people think you come from one kind of place. Like, I can't think about myself only. And at the end of the day, we'll meet these lawmakers today at a function, and we start gravitating towards them like they've done something that, like, bro, like, come on, bro. Then you want them to say, this boy, they do Yahoo. You want them to say, this girl, na shower. How? We are all surviving.
Yeah, true.
Who is you to judge?
Who are you to judge?
When we all survivors.
Scoopy.
Hey.
I'm a Daru boss again.
Before I start, I just introduced myself to this man, and I told him, like, it's so beautiful for me to find another like-minded human being that share the same value from a fucked up environment.
I beg go. The Instagram go give us issue. No vex. Watch your words.
Okay, I go change my language now. Say that Lagos are there with now. No, but bro, it's painful. It's really painful when we can't think about ourselves alone anymore now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why I came here to do this video.
And you know one thing for me personally, is this here. I think it's just like when someone asks me, like, how come you not bringing your kids to Nigeria? You know, I'm not bringing my kids to Nigeria to come and learn what. I have a child over there where all they're teaching my child is American values. Where it's become a swag and things. Yeah. Where in the school they're not even teaching history. So why would I bring my kids from America to Nigeria to come and learn, for them to come and induct them into American system in Africa? Exactly. So, can I contribute something? Please, sir, because you're a very intelligent man, and I respect your thoughts and your values, my brother. Nice one, T-Views. Nice one.
Go ahead, Scoopy.
Okay, so if men don't stand up, society will crumble. If men, because men build societies. Men build cultures. Because when everything comes to nonsense, it's the men that have to get up and fight and reorganize everything.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not saying women are not contributing, but it's men that really take the lead. The problem we have in modern society, and Nigeria, it is highly amplified in Nigeria, is that we worship money. And weak men can have money. And when a weak man has money, it's just an amplified moron.
You see, somebody said to me, Daddy Freeze, you like money. To be very honest, I don't like money. I like the things money can buy.
Yep.
But if you ask me, there are many things I will not do for money. No, I have not collected 1 naira from any political campaign ever. That's me.
Yeah.
And before I started making money, I first gave myself value. I am one of the only people in Nigeria today who can stand up to your geos scripturally and show them. I learned scripture in Hebrew, Aramaic, Latin, and Greek.
Yeah.
So when you look at me, I've devolved into coming to TikTok and say, buy my money gone.
Yeah.
Because I have bills to pay. And knowledge is not, if I were here preaching a Bible message, you will struggle to see 200 people.
Yes.
Nobody wants knowledge. And if I come 5 days a week and try to sell knowledge and nobody is buying, what am I going to put on my children's table as their next lunch? So I will come and give you gossip. The same mouth that I use to teach you knowledge is the same mouth that I use to give you gossip. I can talk. I am vast in my knowledge of many subjects: aviation, medicine, nature, but nobody wants to learn any of those things.
Yeah.
What they want is gossip. That's why Big Brother sells. I've never watched Big Brother before in my life, ever. Except maybe something is trending and I need to use it to come and sell to you so I can make money off you people because of the foolishness. So when you say that if you like money, I like the things money can buy. And I've realized that if I live in a society where knowledge costs money,
yeah,
I've paid $200 to attend scripture class before. That's me. How many of you will pay $200 to get more knowledge on a subject? But you'll be amazed. You will pay $200 to be a guest. What do I say? There's VIP ticket and there's regular. To be a regular in a Davido, Burna Boy or Whiskey show, you will pay that $200 to get a regular ticket to go and shout in a Whiskey, Davido or Burna Boy show. How many of you have libraries? How many of you study anything? Forget school. How many of you are even self-taught? Make we talk am. How many of you are self-taught? Skooky, I beg, make I no talk. Go ahead, Jerry. I enjoy you. No vex.
I like that you touched on self-taught angle, because a lot of things are depreciated. There's something called subversion that more enlightened societies do when they want to trap less developed societies. Like, they work on your mind over time, right? Yes. And I see that happen in our case a lot. First of all, the colonial masters came, they did it. They separated father from sons, mother from daughters, in the 30s, in the 40s, in the 50s. I mean, they brought a great deal of development. But what is happening in this our modern time is that they've deployed social media for all of us. All of us have social media. It's like a weapon it's not a weapon of mass destruction. It's a weapon of self-destruction. But it's deployed on a mass. Yes. War is fought with weapons of mass destruction. But social media is a weapon of self-destruction that's deployed on a mass scale. It is how you use it. Even our comedy has lost substance. Even our comedy has lost, even the jokes we laugh at, things that should alarm us. You literally will hear that, somebody, a truck crashed somebody, and people will be laughing in the comment section. They will literally be laughing. Yes. We are
Okay. All right. Okay.
We have become numb. We have become numb to things that should make us human. And the political class, they benefit from this numbness and from the chaos. And we are on auto run. I always tell people that in 1960, we did not get independence, we got automation. We did not get independence, we got automation. But now, you can continue running the show for your slave master. Can continue running the show for your slave masters. Now, they can run us. They can be off there. You understand?
They are running us offline.
You understand? So, and those ones, they are clever. They have empowered the idiots among us, so that, and those ones, as they keep eating, they want the structure to stay like this. They want the whole settings to stay like this. So see, in Nigeria, the rich is not the problem of the poor. It's more the problem of the poor than the rich is their problem. The poor is the problem of themselves. More than. Even me, myself, if I count myself as middle class, in developed countries, I am poor. I'm not middle class.
All of us, oh.
We're poor. So, so, I mean, it's just, man, it has, there's layers and layers and layers. And at this point, we can't say it is only, I mean, we'll face the government, because if the head is not correct, then everything will scatter. You know, the solution still has come from the head. I saw something on WhatsApp. Somebody shared something on WhatsApp a few days ago, where Buhari said in 1984 or something, said middlemen are killing Nigeria. It showed the newspaper front page. Buhari says middlemen are killing Nigeria. Then in 2020 or something like that, he said it again, middlemen are killing Nigeria. And I was like, can you imagine? Then I said, but actually, as we are shouting government, there's something called middlemen in Nigeria. And this, I don't want to use a bad word, these people are hiding in plain sight. If we all of us gather here to say Nigeria is, they're going to join us.
Yes, now.
If even when government decides that, okay, let me do that road, how much will it cost? It will cost 1 million naira. Okay, yeah. Middleman upon middleman will make it turn to 200 million. And frustrate
the work.
And they are in every corner. And they don't count themselves as part of government. They are Nigerians like me and you. And I cannot vouch that if any of us gets a position to play middleman, we will not do exactly as those people do. That's why I say our causes cannot catch our politicians. Darkness cannot cause darkness. Darkness cannot cause. Have you seen where a room is dark and then you add more darkness and then it lights up? It's not mathematics where minus times minus is equal to plus. This one is reality. So, darkness and darkness. Dark Lord.
Baba,
so when Nigeria are crossing politicians, if you have an
I give you 3 minutes. Finish saying it. I'm not going to add anything after you talk. You don't talk and finish.
If you have an
I said it yesterday. I don't know if you saw my video. I was at the petrol station.
Okay.
Me, Daddy Freeze. They know me. The petrol station not far from my house. I will drive up to the gate.
Yeah.
And I will call the guy aside and say, Baba, my friend 5K, she gets for me. Mo lọ join queue. Ori queue ni mo wà. Àwọn èèyàn fo queue, wọ́n fẹ́ wọlé láti wájú.
You see?
And you will say that Tinubu and APC and Buhari are the problems of this country. He has just said, he said, darkness cannot cancel darkness. Fire cannot cancel fire. Everything nothing Jory. Tolo damo inosi.
You know that admiralty will be phase 1.
Yeah.
That's will be will be tantalizer. One day, the light was not working, everything was jammed. Nobody was reasoning. Plus cars, plus Prado, plus Range Rover, plus bus driver, plus everybody was driving mad. I was like, maybe we say, is these bus drivers, they are not educated. Look at all of us that were educated driving mad.
My brother, I told the story yesterday. I don't know who was watching live yesterday. In Romania, there are no speed cameras. There's no LASMA. How do you know the speed limit? They just paint it on the road. So once you see 50, everybody maintains 50. Nobody will catch you. Nobody will chase you. But they just maintain 50. I was late one day. I said this story yesterday. We're rushing to the airport. My uncle Marius was driving. I said, Uncle Marius will go miss this flight. He said, I cannot do 60 on a 50 mile. I said, is anybody watching you? He said, it doesn't matter.
See that? You see that?
He said, it doesn't matter whether they are watching him or not. He will not do 60 on a...
God. I think that our brains sometimes go into auto reset when we enter Nigeria.
100.
So, like personally, I live in the UK. I drive in the UK. I follow the rules. But then, if you enter Nigeria, the moment you enter the steering, your brain resets. It's like when you're driving from...
I sent it to your WhatsApp.
A right-hand, the country that drives on the right-hand side of the road, and then you drive into a country that drives on the left-hand side of the road. Your brain just switches around, and you just follow the cue and start driving. So when you get into Nigeria, sometimes. You just don't think about it. You fit into the system around you. The system just sucks you in. And then you start doing what they're doing. Because if you actually do differently, you wouldn't be able to drive in Nigeria.
Yeah. Somebody said that's not true, Daddy Freeze. Romania has their own. Have you ever gone to Romania before, even on a visit? You see, they will open their mouth. Romania is one of the safest cities in Europe. Yeah. Let me tell you a story. I went into a restaurant. I plugged my phone to charge on the charger. Went into the toilet. And as I came out, I forgot that I left my phone charging. And I went to the mall. Like, say, this restaurant, the restaurant, they Lucky Phase 1. The mall, they ShopRite for Niru. Now, when I reached there, now I realized my mama never called me, and my mom was supposed to call me. Now I check everywhere, I now no see phone. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Now I started to run. This was like 4 hours later. Baba, I went back to the restaurant where my charger was on the wall. People were coming and going. It was a McDonald's.
That's it.
People were queuing to buy burger. Nobody touched my phone. My phone was there for 4 to 5 hours as in public, near the bench where they eat. I just saw charger, I plug it, put my phone. Ate, went to the toilet. On my way out, I just picked the cab straight. 4 hours later.
Anybody could have lifted it.
Nigeria, the phone is in your pocket, they are removing it. You are reading your phone inside bus. You will not see person run up to the bus, catch the phone, run enter cross road where you want chase and they go. They stole one of my friends when we were in the uni. They stole his rucksack. The person ran to the bridge, dropped the rucksack, and ran this way. Shame na person, shame na the other one will collect the rucksack, begin run that way. Shame na the person will collect rucksack, you go follow, and the person will rob you. The guy don't look, he don't even know where to run. So you see, I said something yesterday, yeah? In as much as it is a hurtful thing, have you ever heard Ojukwu speak? Ojukwu went to Oxford or Cambridge.
Please, if you listen to those guys.
Have you heard Tafawa Balewa speak?
Balewa speak. Those guys of that time. Oh my God.
Have you heard Gowon? Have you heard Gowon? Gowon became president at 29.
Those guys were sound.
Can you compare them? Even Obasanjo. Have you seen Obasanjo's letters? Can you compare them to what we have now?
The Nigerian youth has depreciated.
Let me tell you something. 2 things that were weaponized against the average Nigerian.
Yes.
Ignorance and religion. Not poverty. When you weaponize ignorance and religion, poverty just follows. It is a byproduct. It's like, you understand? Poverty is a byproduct. So anyway, guys, I'm coming up much later. I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. Skoki Oya King Bewa Boya Ola. Let me call you one-on-one. Okay. This boy na my boy. I sabi him papa. Laolu Oguniyi. Now our daddy. Lovely man. Fine man. Skoki no fine. Ta. This boy, if you see him papa, Laolu Oguniyi. Google Laolu Oguniyi. Now veteran. Legend. You know, so I'm coming back at 2 a.m. But Skoki, maybe tomorrow we'll sit down and have a conversation. It's hard to talk to Nigerians. Nigerians say, why are you not protesting? Why are you this? Why? As in, but anyway, Skoki, God bless you. Tomorrow, let's have that conversation. God bless you. God bless you. Everybody, I love you guys loads.
All right.